Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great and wonderful day. Well, we have a store in San Francisco, and they're not really very fond of cops. In fact, they're so not fond of cops that they always want simply people to be at the mercy of other people that are robbing them or pointing a gun at them. Well, it doesn't seem to be too great in that respect because they've been doing some failures. So here's a video of kind of showing the bigotry of it all, or rather, the clip that's showing them that not a lot of people are very happy about it.
Allowed. That's the policy the San Francisco Police Officers Union claims is being upheld by one Mission District bakery.
And union leaders are showing us the email they say proves what they believe is a bigoted policy.
Guns inside the store. The refusal of service has ignited controversy and division. Some supporting the establishment, others slamming it over their decision to turn away a police officer. The San Francisco Police Officers Association posted on the social media platform X, quote, "No cops allowed. That's the confirmed policy of the bakery's chain Reams. One of our officers was denied service last weekend because he was in uniform." In an email to the association, the Arab bakery Reams confirmed the refusal of service. Quote, "At Reams, we do have a policy to not serve anyone that is armed in a uniform. All officers are welcome to come to our establishment when they are off duty and not armed." But San Francisco police say the bakery has lost their business. Quote, "We are not asking Reams or any business with a bigoted policy to serve our officers. We're asking them to own their discriminatory policy and put up a sign so we know not to spend money in your establishment on or off duty."
And he was told by one of the workers there that they had a policy where they didn't serve people in uniform who were armed. I just was like, here we go again, with this crap, basically. Hey, if that's your policy, then just post it for everyone to see, right? Like, we don't have to play these games.
After news spread online of the bakery's refusal to serve on-duty police officers, those on social media took sides. In an Instagram post, Reams justified their position. Quote, "At Reams, we aim to provide a space where people can eat delicious Arab food and work together to strengthen our community without fear of violence or harassment. With the hashtag, we take care of us." More than 1,000 people commented with their take. The most liked comment reads, quote, "Would you welcome an armed cop if you were being robbed? My sincere hope is that your business goes the way of Bud Light," referring to a boycott that tanked the beer company's sales. Another user commented, quote, "At no point is anyone afraid of an armed police officer in a bakery unless they're a criminal. Practice what you preach on inclusivity and safety." Others supported the bakery's decision. One user commented, "Thank you for keeping customers safe from trigger-happy cops with qualified immunity." And another quote, "Whether you agree or not, this is their right as business owners in America." That user is right. The San Francisco Police Department acknowledges businesses have the right, within the constraints of the law, to decide who they will and will not serve. San Francisco PD promised to continue serving all members and businesses inside its community. This isn't the first time the refusal to serve a police officer in San Francisco has made headlines. In December of 2021, Hilda and Jesse, a brunch spot in the city, asked 3 on-duty police officers to leave because employees felt uneasy in the presence of their guns. After backlash and negative online reviews, the owners of the establishment apologized and called it a teachable moment.
So yes, it seems that I would agree with what the one black lady says. Why not just post it for everybody else to see, where you could post your policies on why you won't allow why you won't allow officers and stuff like that onto your front door. Put it on the placard right there, so that way you can know what happens. Because let me be honest with you, as bad as the San Francisco policies are, as bad as everything is, that is going to be a big red flag, a big ding, 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 ding to where people are going to come rob your place. Here we go with this. We're going to have this here. After much deliberation, our team has decided to temporarily close our doors at the mission location for the next few weeks to rest, regroup, recenter, and reconcept our little humble spot on Mission and 25th Street. As many of you may know, we opened 3 days before the world shut down 3 years ago. We never got fully realized our concept and have to shift to the constantly changing conditions while trying to stay afloat ever since. We have faced every challenge that has come our way, from splitting ovens to a looming recession and a major exodus of San Francisco residents, and sent our employees and community through it all. But in order to continue to do that for the long haul, we need a more sustainable model. We are tired of trying to survive while keeping the plane flying. We are hopeful that this moment of pause will help us return rejuvenated and committed more than ever to providing the warmth of Arab bread and hospitality. We know you're going to love it. Our last service for now will be through this Sunday. So if you want to get a Reims fix before we take a break, come visit us this weekend. In the meantime, you can continue to get our grab-and-go manish at the Ferry Building. Stay tuned here on news and details of our reopening. Warmly, the Reims team. So yeah, that's pretty much the case. But the Reims team. So pretty much what this is here is that this is dumb in every stretch of the imagination, right? Because I want to see a sign on this specific organization that says, "Oh, well, we're going to put out our policies and our flat out policies of what we allow." Because obviously you're gonna have officers or people that probably don't even know to walk into your your business, and you're gonna kick them out. So put out your policies straight out in the door, exactly what you say, and then see what happens. Because I promise you that you're going to get robbed like every other store in San Francisco. It is just going to happen. There is no avoiding it. Because, let me be honest, because you know, and I know you know, if you put your policy saying that you don't allow police in uniform with guns or weapons at your store or in your bakery, you know you're going to get attacked or robbed by people that have been robbing stores and all these other places for years now in San Francisco. You know this. So you won't actively do it, but you should, because it would try to prove everybody wrong. But then you'll be crying for the police. And you know what I think the police should do when you do cry for the police, when you did get robbed and stuff like that? Is that I hope that the police ignore your calls. I hope the police just say bye-bye to you. You know why? Because you don't care for the police. Because you don't have any love for the police. So, when that happens, and the police don't come and help, and people are getting shot, or killed, or what have you, because of your policies, and the police decided to not help you, then that's when the full downfall of your business is going to start happening, because then that shows that cops are needed. And don't get me wrong, you're not going to get me praising cops and everything that these cops do every single day of all of the matter. No. I understand that cops have a huge problem, and there has to be things switched in the police departments that can, maybe give less immunity to certain cops. I would agree to that to some extent, because there are some things that cops can go do, like that can break into your house and you have to comply, and if you don't comply, you're the one that gets arrested and slammed and stuff like that. So there are things that I understand the police that need to be obviously reformed in some way. Not defunded, but reformed in some way. This is not the same as saying I'm not going to allow a police officer not into my building. I'd rather have a police officer come to my house or my business and keep my business safe, and the people in my business, the customers that are the most important to me, safe, so I can actually have a business to run. And these people are doing the exact opposite of that. They don't care for their customers. They don't care for they don't care for anybody else but their own stupid policies and agendas, and I'm pretty sure they're going to collapse at some point. Because I wouldn't mind having to know that this company would meaningfully allow the police not to be here. So, for all this purposes, please collapse. We don't need businesses like you to be risking other people's lives because you just don't want police or guns available. Well, guess what? I'm not going to be afraid if a police comes in with a gun and, tries to defend me. I never once felt threatened. The only time you should feel threatened, as one person said, are the criminals. The criminals are the ones that should feel threatened. But I guess these woke companies don't understand that, and they collapsed because of it. I think a store already did this as well and failed. So be as it may, watch them collapse. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, share, as always. Take care.